If you are a Scrum Master and you need to facilitate the sprint planning, then it's easy if you use AI and the ScrumPrompts.com templates. So you go to, let me just check right here. So yeah, the trick is of course you go to ScrumPrompts.com, then you go to Scrum Meetings right here, and then you choose the sprint planning from the drop down right here. There are a lot of purposes. Of course, you can also create templates for daily Scrum, retrospectives and all that. So the point here is that you fill out these fields right here. What is the proposed sprint goal? So and the proposed sprint goal that you want right here. Of course, it should come from the team, but it's okay that you, as a Scrum Master, you can actually help the team by actually coming with some suggestions. Maybe you want to finish the landing page, including the login using GitHub credentials. This is just something I made up right here, of course, for this thought example right here. And then the next thing is then you can add some of the work that need to be done. And of course you don't need to mention the JIRAs themselves, but you can do that. So this is just a suggestion. You can also just write it in clear text. So you can just write you can mention the stories, and you can also mention the bugs and the work and all that, all of the things that you already know that we have to do. So it could be something like this. You mention all of you take from the backlog. The backlog has already been prioritized by the product owner. So you just check the JIRAs there, and then I've just added a front end. It's just to add a description on each of these, and then you add the JIRA numbers, and then the estimate next to them, like this: 3 points, 2 points, 1 point, 5 points, 8 point exact, etc. You don't have to do it this specific. You can also just add them. And then you need to add then you can add the capacity and a constraint. And of course, none of these fields are mandatory, so you can actually just you can just skip the fields if you want to, and then the prompt is still fine. Maybe you just want to add the sprint goal, then this is still totally fine. Then we add the capacity in this situation. I'll just say that we have 10 points for this sprint right here. And we also have some constraint. The integration team is actually waiting for our backend login to be done, because they need to use this. They're actually waiting for us. So that is just something we need to add. So then we press the copy button right here. If you want to, you can actually also save it as a URL. That means that then you can send the whole prompts to other people, and then they can reuse it, and then they can go in and change some of the fields if you want to. So that's just if you want to collaborate around this template right here. But or else you just press copy, then you open up your favorite your favorite AI system right here, and then you just paste in the whole prompt. So because so that's actually the prompt right here. Then you press enter. And then in this situation, ChatGPT will then create a cool agenda, and then you can just copy this to your email system or to the mail system, or to the meeting invitation. So you can use this for the meeting invitation, and then here you will actually have the whole the whole meeting laid out like this. So just take all of this and you copy, and here we have the agenda. We have to first of all we have the constraints, the team capacity right here. External dependencies, so it's formulated much more official and much better. You also have the sprint agenda right here, and also in the agenda there's also a time frame for how long we should use. And of course we should not, when we're done, we should not try to overdo it, of course. Then we have the focus, the discussion prompts. Why is GitHub login important? And again, this is just a suggestion. If it doesn't make sense for your situation, of course you just delete that one right here. So then we have the expected output. We need to have a shared understanding of the sprint purpose when we're done with this. We need to align on value and urgency, and then we have the sprint goal refinement right here. It's also part of it, readiness check, and again you can just go through all of these points. So that means that now suddenly you have a structured sprint planning meeting, and in the sprint planning meeting, then you can also then you can put in, then you take in the JIRAs and the stories that actually make sense for the sprint. Everybody commits to a sprint goal and commit to that the sprint contains these stories right here, and then you can start your sprint after that. So we also have a capacity and throughput discussion. If you want to, you can actually also create a sprint simulation. So if you're in a situation where you always actually don't make, if you always have some JIRAs that are not stories that are not done when you're done with your sprints, then it can actually help to make a sprint simulation where you actually put on names. So usually in the sprint planning, you would not put on names on who actually does what, but in the sprint simulation, you would actually simulate who does what and when, and then you can actually see if there are some things that maybe there are some hidden dependencies that you did not see before that is done in and maybe you can see that that you're a bit optimistic already. So it's just good for discussion, as a tool for discussion. But for just the sprint planning, then you can just use this this template right here, and here we have a good meeting setup right here that you can just paste into your meeting invitation, and then you can fill out all of the outputs to capture when you're done also. So it's just then now you have structure. And now everybody respects you as a good Scrum Master because you have a structured setup, and you have a meeting, of course, that has an agenda, and there's also an output for your agenda. There's an expected output from your agenda. All meetings should always have agendas, and you should have an expected output, or else it's just a chit-chat meeting where you eat donuts and drink coffee, which is of course also cozy, but and nice sometimes, but when you have these meetings right here, it's important that they are focused and there comes some output from them, or else it's just team building courses, team building meetings. But and of course that is also okay, but that is not the purpose of what we have right here. We want to have a focused planning experience right here. So that's how to use ScrumPrompts. We first of all we type in the fields right here. We input those things right here, and then we create a prompt that we then can use in ChatGPT. Of course, this can also be done with all of other types of meetings, like the daily Scrum. Here we type in the sprint goal, the board state, and known blockers, and then you have something to talk from when you have your daily Scrum. That's it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day, and hope to see you again soon.